Welcome to a new start this week. I'm Sister Ella Ronquillo and this is CFO News. In this episode, you'll get to learn more about the Christian family organizations and activities while aiming to inspire you and further strengthen your faith this Monday, the 5th of October. Binhi members had fun creating miniatures in an activity in the District of Texas. Children built mini models of houses of worship in an arts and crafts activity in the District of British Columbia. Deaf brethren showed their gratitude for the care they received in a recent Aid for the Deaf activity in the District of Metro Manila East. Some frontliners provided personal protective equipment to those in need in a Scan Cares event in the District of Bacolod City, Negros, Occidental. More activities to look forward to when CFO News returns. We're back. For CFO News Abroad, Brother Haji Rieta will join us today from our satellite studio in the United Arab Emirates to give us the latest updates on some of the CFO activities outside the Philippines. Brother Haji.
Thank you, Sister Ella. Members of the Binhi organization from the District of Texas showcased their creativity through making miniature infrastructures in their recent activity. Let's see how it turned out in this report.
In today's modern world, governed by various means of technology, it is important to unplug from social media and technological gadgets from time to time. This allows us to de-stress and spend recreational time with others. Hands-on activities that help the youth to develop their concentration, self-control, and even conversational skills are beneficial for their overall personal development. With this in mind, the Binhi officers in the District of Texas organized an activity called Binhi Miniature Building Day, which aimed to enhance the youth's imaginative and creative skills. Led by the District Binhi president and officers, the members of the Binhi organization in the District of Texas gathered together through video conferencing to build their miniature creations. The attendees were all instructed to use readily available materials such as cardboard, construction paper, straws, glue, tape, and other materials they can find in their home that'll help them bring their creative imaginations to life. Some of the attendees built miniature models of different infrastructures, such as houses, chapels, and even famous landmarks.
I had lots of fun in the Binhi miniature building activity. In this activity, I saw the capabilities and creativity of the Binhi organization. Even though we weren't together in person, we still had fun through online virtual meetings.
Others also unleashed their creativity by using ordinary materials to build cars, chairs, and swing sets. Towards the end of the activity, the attendees were given a chance to present their miniature creations, with others detailing the inspiration behind their artwork. The brethren were very impressed with how the attendees utilized their creativity to build miniature creations out of ordinary and recycled materials. Moreover, the brethren were very joyous that they expressed their excitement for future Christian family organization activities.
Through this activity, I learned the importance of time management, and I also got to make my own miniature building using things that I already had around the house. I hope to see more activities like this in the future.
Activities like the Binhi Miniature Building Day remind the brethren of the importance of taking time to interact with others as they build meaningful reactional creations together, which ultimately edify their faith and love for the brotherhood.
First of all, we thank our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, and our CFO Coordinator, Brother Angelo Eranio Manalo, for never forgetting the brethren in the District of Texas, especially the members of the Binhi organization. They allow us to hold activities like the Binhi Miniature Building Day, where the bonds of the brethren are further strengthened.
From Humboldt, Texas, I am Brother Axel Buon for the Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Despite their studies, members of the Christian Brotherhood International, or CBI, in the District of Southern Europe showed how much they value their faith by sharing it and inviting guests to an evangelical mission. Sister Zoni Del Valle tells us more.
In spite of the fact that back-to-school season is already here, members of the CBI, or Christian Brotherhood International, from the District of Southern Europe undoubtedly did not turn their backs on their duty of sharing their faith. Notwithstanding the challenge that the world is facing right now, the CBI members were not hindered by the pandemic, but rather made use of the situation to furthermore expand the means of sharing their faith, as they spearheaded the inviting of guests to an online district evangelical mission, wherein they invited their classmates, loved ones, and acquaintances. The words of our Almighty God during the said evangelical mission were taught by Brother Ronaldo Flor and Brother Harry James Ford Bautista, ministers of the gospel, guided by the District Supervising Minister Brother Randy Mahaninaw and Assistant District Supervising Minister Brother Joel Catalan. The brethren promised to all the more intensify the works of propagation inside the Church of Christ and to continuously give glory to our Almighty God. From Firenze, Italy, I am Sister Zoni Grace Del Valle for the Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Meanwhile, in the District of British Columbia, members of the Children's Worship Service, or CWS, further edified their faith by creating their mini versions of houses of worship. Here's Sister Jen De Leon for further details.
Materials are foam board, pencils, markers, glue gun, and for the trees, pine cones po that we think.
This is the base of our church po. The cardboard size on the 2-part here. And then we also did the cutting po in the...
The activities serve not only to foster the children's creativity, but it also helped to edify their faith.
Definitely, the children's faith is strengthened through this activity. And this current pandemic brought a significant amount of stress in their young minds, and they long for returning to the chapel to have the worship services that they get used to. So making scale model of chapels really affirm their faith that there is no better place on earth to experience God but the house of worship. They believe it's a house of prayer, and they can hope to return to that place someday.
From Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, I'm Sister Jen De Leon for the Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Well, that does it for us on CFO News Abroad. Back to you, Sister Ella.
Thank you so much, Brother Haji. Here in the Philippines, members of the Christian Society for the Deaf, or CSD, were truly grateful for the aid they received in a recent activity held in the district of Metro Manila East. Sister Makume Chan reports.
Despite the rapid spread of poverty caused by the current pandemic, members of the Church of Christ continue to help those in greater need. Officers of the Christian family organizations in the District of Metro Manila East led the aid for the members of the Christian Society for the Deaf.
Ang layunin po ng aktibidad po na ito ay para po matulungan po yung mga kapatid natin na kaanib po sa Christian Society for the Deaf para po maipaabot po sa kanila yung pagtulong po ng pamamahala at nang sa ganun po ay makamusta rin po sila sa kanila pong mga katahanan upang malaman po kung ano po yung kalagayan po nila, lalo na po ngayon po na tayo po ay humaharap sa pandemya.
Ito po ay pinaghandaan mula po sa pangampanya sa bawat may tungkulin ng kapisahan ng kadiwa sa lokal upang sila po ay makatulong hanggang sa pagsasagawa po ng mga online pulong at online meeting para po mapag-usapan ang mga dapat paghandaan at ang mga preparasyon hanggang sa pagpapanata po ng isang linggo upang may pagtagumpay po ang aktibidad na ito.
The members of the Christian Society for the Deaf are grateful because they feel the church administration's help and love for them.
I am happy that I received and loved and cared for.
We from the Christian Society for the Deaf continue to unite with all the church activities launched by the church administration.
Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, thank you so very much because you continue to love and guide and lead all the members of the Church of Christ. We express our gratitude to you. We love you very much po.
From the District of Metro Manila East, I am Sister Makume Chan reporting for Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Manatili po kayong nakasubaybay, magbabalik pa po ang CFO News.
Organizations already have their official YouTube channel. Here's a guide on how you can get subscribed and notified with the latest videos of our official CFO YouTube channel. In order to subscribe to Iglesia ni Cristo Christian Family Organization's YouTube channel on your desktop using your Google account, go to your browser and type youtube.com. Search the Iglesia ni Cristo Christian Family Organizations on the YouTube search bar. Select the Iglesia ni Cristo Christian Family Organizations channel, click subscribe, click on the bell icon and get notified with the latest Iglesia ni Cristo CFO videos.
The 10 ecclesiastical districts in Asia, in cooperation with the Christian family organizations, will once again unite in a night of musical performances. This is Asia Musical Evangelical Mission, with special telecasts on 31st of October 2020, Saturday at 6 p.m. Philippine time on INC-TV and INC Production Company's social media channel. Share the goodness and see you there.
proyektong gulayan sa bakuran, halamang gamot naman ang itinanim ng mga nasa kapisanong Bacolod sa distrito ng Pampanga West. Alamin natin kung ano-ano ang mga ito sa report ni kapatid na Andrea Barcebal.
Isa sa mga pangunahin nating pangangailangan sa araw-araw ay ang mga gamot sa iba't ibang karamdaman. Sa panahong ngayong marami ang nawalan ng hanap buhay dahil sa pandemya, marami sa atin ang walang pambili o hirap makabili ng gamot. Kaya naman, ang mga kabilang sa kapisanang Bacolod sa distrito ng Pampanga West ay nagsagawa ng pagtatanim ng mga halamang gamot bilang pagtugon na rin sa patuloy na kampanya ng pamamahala ukol sa gulayan sa bakuran. Ilan sa mga itinanim na halamang gamot ng mga kapatid ay ang oregano, aloe vera, turmeric, mint tree, ternate, at insulin plant.
Mga kapatid, dahil sa bakuran po yung ginagawa natin pagtatanim at gusto po natin maging organic, pwede po tayong gumamit ng eggshells. So sa pinaglutuan po, sineseparate ko yung eggshells, pinapatuyo ko and then kinakrush ko. Pwede na po natin siyang ilagay sa palibot ng halaman. Magsiserve po siya ang calcium intake ng ating mga pananim. So safe po.
Ayon naman kay kapatid na Orlando Macaspac Jr., Pangulong Bacolod ng distrito, maaari rin pagkakitaan ng mga kapatid ang pagtatanim ng mga halamang gamot sa pamamagitan ng pagbebenta ng mga ito nang nakapaso gamit ang mga plastic containers.
Kami po ay lubos na nagpapasalamat sa pamamahala sa kanilang ginawang pagpapatibay sa aming aktibidad na pagtatanim ng mga halamang gamot, na ito po ay napakalaking may tutulong sa mga kapatid, lalo na po ngayon sa panahon ng pandemya.
Mula po sa Lubao, Pampanga, ako po si kapatid na Andrea Barcebal para sa Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Meanwhile, let's see what important lessons some of our Kadiwa members learned when they participated in a photography challenge held in the district of Isabela South. Sister Marita Baloy reports.
Being a true Christian, we should all the more stand in our faith no matter how busy we are. As nursing students, there are so much struggles in balancing our time because aside from studying our lessons, we also have hospital duties. But despite those, we still manage to fulfill our duties inside the Church of Christ, for we know that He is our tower of strength and motivation to go on with our journey.
Here in the district of Isabela South, the twin sisters, Karen and Kathleen, are among those who joined the cell phone photography challenge for Kadiwa members, meaning Kabataang May Diwang Wagas or youth with a noble intent, particularly the single members 18 years and older.
The theme of our activity is to capture the life of a true Christian using mobile phones. And we also require them to submit captions of their photo entries. The district officers, together with our district CFO overseer, Brother Alvin Del Valle, consolidated the photo entries and selected the best photos as winners.
These are our photo entries for the challenge. We actually love capturing moments. We are so happy for this activity that will hasten our skills, and at the same time, we are able to participate in church activities as instructed by our church administration.
This activity inspired the brethren that through photographs, they can build a legacy for future generations that will remind everyone to always live in a Christian way. From Ramon Isabela, I am Sister Marita Baloy for the Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Patuloy ang pakikipagkaisa ng mga kapatid sa Sign Language Seminar. Kabilang ang distrito ng Mountain Province sa mga nagsasagawa nito para sa mga nasa kalagayang deaf. Magbabalita si kapatid na Eileen Barrera.
Ang pakikipagtalastasan ay hindi lamang sa pamamagitan ng bibig, kundi sa pamamagitan din ng pagsenyas, lalo na sa pakikipagtalastasan sa mga kapwa nating deaf. Kaya naman ang mga kabataang Iglesia ni Cristo na kabilang sa kapisanang Kadiwa at Binhi, maging ang mga nasa kapisanang Iskan sa distrito ng Mountain Province ay hindi nagsasawa na dumalo at makipagkaisa sa mga isinagawang sign language seminar at tutorial sa pangunguna ng Christian Society for the Deaf o CSD. Sa pangunguna ni kapatid na Marcelo Bautista, sign language interpreter, at kapatid na Christian Malunes, CSD advisor, ay muli na namang nadagdagan ng kaalaman ng mga dumalo. Kaalamang magagamit sa kanilang pakikipagtalastasan at pakikipagkaibigan sa mga deaf para sila ay madaling maakay at manyayahan na makinig ng mga aral ng Diyos sa loob na Iglesia ni Cristo. Hiningkayat din ni kapatid na Charleston Nilo Katiwala sa kapisanang pangsambahayan ng distrito ng Mountain Province ang mga dumalo na paunlarin pa nila ang kanilang kaalaman sa sign language sa paraang i-download ang INC Sign Language app para kahit sila ay nasa bahay lang ay maaari nila itong magamit para madagdagan at lumawak pa ang kanilang vocabularies o sign language words. Nagpapasalamat naman ang mga kapatid na nakipagkaisa sa pamamahala, lalo na sa tagapamahalang pangkalahatan, ang kapatid na Eduardo V. Manalo at sa tagapag-ugnay na kapisanang pangsambahayan, ang kapatid na Angelo Iranio V. Manalo sa patuloy nilang paglulunsad ng ganitong mga aktibidad. Mula po dito sa distrito ng Mountain Province, ako po ang kapatid na Aileen Joy Barrera para sa Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Namahagi ng Personal Protective Equipment o PPE ang mga kabilang sa Society of Communicators and Networkers o SCAN International sa isang lokal sa distrito ng Bacolod City, Negros, Occidental bilang panlaban sa pandemya. Ang kabuang detalye mula kay kapatid na Chini Ginabo.
Ang COVID-19 pandemic ay laganap pa rin sa buong mundo. Upang labanan ito, kinakailangan gumamit tayo ng personal protective equipment katulad ng face mask at face shield. Kaya naman, naisipan ng mga kapatid natin na miyembro ng Society of Communicators and Networkers or SCAN International ang aktibidad na SCAN Cares.
Ang mga kaanib po ng SCAN sa distrito ng Bacolod City, Negros Occidental ay nagtipon-tipon po sa lokal ng Victoria City upang magsagawa po ng isang aktibidad sa pamamagitan po ng pamamahagi ng mga face mask, face shield at mga alkohol.
Kitang-kita naman sa mga kapatid ang kaligayahan ng ibinahagi ng SCAN ang mga face mask, face shield at alcohol sa kanila.
Ang aktibidad po na ito ay nakapagdulot po ng ibayong kasiglahan sa mga kaanib ng SCAN sa pamamagitan po ng patuloy na pagsunod at pakikipagkaisa sa ganitong mga gawain.
Lubos naman ang pagpapasalamat ng mga kapatid dahil sa pamamagitan ng aktibidad na ito ay naipadadama ng pamamahala ang kanilang pagmamalasakit at pagmamahal sa buong iglesia.
Ang amin pong mensahe sa pinakamamahal na tagapamahalang pangkalahatan, ang kapatid na Eduardo Manalo, maraming salamat po sa patuloy niyo pong pagmalasakit at pagmamahal sa Iglesia ni Cristo, lalong-lalo na po ngayon sa panahon ng pandemya. Kami po ay nangangako, anuman po ang magiging sitwasyon ng aming buhay o ng mundo, kami po ay patuloy na pasasakop at susunod sa lahat ng alituntunin sa loob ng Iglesia ni Cristo. At higit po sa lahat, hindi po namin pababayaan ang mga paglilingkod at pagsamba sa Panginoong Diyos.
Mula po dito sa Victoria City, ako po ang kapatid na Chini Ginabo para sa Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay sa hapong ito. Naway nakatulong ang inyong mga natutuhan sa programang ito sa inyong mga pang-araw-araw na pamumuhay. Huwag tayong magsasawang makipagkaisa sa mga aktibidad na inilulunsad ng pamamahala ng Iglesia. Ipagpatuloy ang pananalangin kasama ang inyong buong sambahayan. And make sure to like, comment, and share what you've learned from this episode. Follow and subscribe to our official social media pages and continue to watch more inspirational programs here on INC TV. Hanggang bukas po muli sa ganitong oras, ako po si kapatid na Ella Ronquillo at ito ang CFO News. Magandang hapon po.